Welcome everybody. If you're new to my channel, I'm Stephanie. I'm a homeschool mom of 10, and this year we will be homeschooling 7 of our boys. And this is Declan right here. He's just getting breakfast started. And then with Lachlan over here, and he's kind of just waiting for his breakfast. And Evelyn is right here waiting for me to get her all cleaned up. And then we have some of the other kids doing their chores and getting the day started.
One for me, one for you.
So let's get started. Gage is going to take over Bible, and I have all the kids sitting around the living room waiting for us to start reading, so we're going to do that as our first study today.
Starting out with one light bulb. If you watch some of my other videos, I was stating that I printed out one of these countdown to the end of the year, and you just color in one light bulb per day, and we need 180 days of school. So Nash is going to do our first one for the first day of school. So Miles right now is going to be working on his math book, and he has to put them least to greatest. So Eli right now is working on multiplication, division, and this is Matthew C. This is his new book this year. So he's going to work on that. And Hudson is working on skip counting by 9. And that's what he's going to be working on for this subject. And Declan is still counting because he needs to learn how to get past certain numbers. So he's on 13, he needs to go to 14. Right? Go to 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Okay, do it again. Don't move on until you know. And then Gage, we don't have the CD for his math, so we're going to kind of look up some of the stuff right now. But he is doing dividing using reciprocals, so we just have to get familiar again with a lot of the stuff that we did last year. But that's okay, it's just a refresher. And the boys are still working on their ABCs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, nope, down here, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Here's Declan's finished frog that he colored in. What did you say was with your frog, Declan?
It's on fire.
It's on fire. Okay. Lachlan, did you finish yours? Okay, do you know how to say the ABCs? Should we show you? Okay, can you say it with me? A, B,
C,
D,
D,
E,
E,
F,
F,
G,
G,
H,
H,
I,
I,
J,
K,
K,
K.
L. The kids are doing their school. Evelyn is going to color in her coloring book, right? Yeah. Can you color? Can you show everybody how you know how to color? Yeah? Okay. Miles and Declan are going to go over these sight words that we have here. And I showed you that in my, I think it was part 2 of my video of the things that we are using with them. So we're just going to go over a couple words with them. Declan's just going to be learning, and Miles is just starting to pick up
reading a little bit better, so we're gonna have him start with some of the words. Yep. Brother. And then Declan, why don't you? Has. Okay, why don't you let Miles do it now?
Home.
Mm-hmm. Last.
Lake.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one that I always mix up. You.
Mm-hmm.
Read.
Evelyn, are you being funny? Nash isn't feeling good, are you? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better, Nash? Yeah? Okay, so that was just a little bit with Miles doing some of the sight words and Declan just kind of following along just because we want him to start reading this year. But right now I'm gonna try to do the alphabet and some numbers with them. I showed you in my other video that we used, or I got the ABC puzzle and the numbered puzzle at the dollar store, and then I got a bag to put it all in. So here's Lachlan, and he's gonna sit and do some of the letters, and then here's Nash. Nash is kind of getting over a cold right now, so he's just gonna hang out, and there's Declan. Okay, so I'm gonna turn around so you guys can see what they're doing as we work on the puzzle. Here the kids will be looking at the puzzle and we'll be going over the numbers with them. Lachlan, why don't you move over closer to Nash so that we can talk about what number that we're going to be using, and then I can see you in the video. Can you come closer so everybody can see you in the video? Okay? So if everybody looks at this number, what number is this number?
1.
Okay. What number is this one?
2. 3.
Okay.
4.
What's this one?
5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10.
So if we take the 1 and the 0, that would make 10, wouldn't it? Okay? Because that's just a 0. So we actually need this number 1 to go in front of it to make it a 10, right? Okay, so let's try the ABC one. Okay, yeah?
B. C. D.
Yep, D.
D.
Yep, E. F.
F. D.
G.
E.
H.
H.
I. J. K. L. M. N. O. Okay, we're right here. O. P. Q. R. S. T. U. V. W. X. Y. Z. Okay, so Declan, can you show me where D is? Where's D on the alphabet? Remember, that's the letter that your first name starts with? D for Declan? Okay. Where's A? Okay, where's S? Where's S? Okay. Okay, Declan, you want to take that one out? Take the, no. Take the S-I. No, that's Q. What do you have, everyone? You have an O?
I?
Yeah.
I?
No, I is yellow.
This?
What you got?
Is this I?
Nope, that's K. Yep, that's I. We are just gonna put some of the stuff away that the kids were just using in the container that they put their homeschool stuff in. So that's what I'm gonna do first. Evelyn keeps shutting you guys off. So I'm gonna have Hudson come out and I'm gonna work with him, one-on-one time with him, because in the afternoon when we were trying to get this done, some of the work, we tried to get it done before lunch, and Evelyn just ended up coming down with a fever. So we kind of had to stop and weren't able to finish up some of the stuff, and I wanted them to be able to just see what they're working on today, that tomorrow they can just pull out their books and start working on their own. They won't probably maybe need me as much tomorrow, and it's still gonna be, you know, new stuff, and they'll still need me, but in all they can just kind of figure some of it out. It's more the little ones that still need me to like go over a lot of stuff with them. Okay, so we're sitting in the living room right now, and Hudson and Gage are working on language arts, and then they both have separate books but almost similar subjects, so we're just kind of going over that, and the little ones are kind of just roaming around the house right now. Here's a page that Hudson did. This is the one that he worked on today. He does need to go back and start with chapter 1.
Yeah,
he kind of messed up a little bit today, but that's okay. He can go back tomorrow. So then what I'll do is I'll just look over his page and read it over and see if he got any wrong, and if he did, then we kind of talk about what he did wrong, and then he'll either fix it or just kind of improve as we go. We made it through our first day of homeschool. The beginning part was a little rough, just getting everybody focused on what we were gonna do today. And just, you know, the whole summer off of homeschool, and then to just be like, nope, tomorrow's school and we need to get started. And it takes a little bit to get everybody motivated. So otherwise it went pretty good. I don't think anybody really had a problem with their studies. It was just more or less getting people focused and motivated to want to get it done. We did have one child that was sick through the night, and then Evelyn got a fever today. So we kind of had to shut things down a little earlier with how she wanted to be held most of the time, so that kind of made things a little tricky. So I try to get some clips in, but hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to get back on track, and they'll be able to open up their books and be able to focus on what they need to get done. Today we didn't get everything done, but they had an idea of what needed to be done. So we'll just start over tomorrow. We'll see if anybody else is sick, and it kind of goes by that in life in general. Tomorrow night the kids have their rockets class, so we'll be going to that. So we got to finish up as much as we can during the day of the week. We are just going to continue on. But I will do, maybe one of these days I'll start, you know, either with Gage or Declan or the twins, and then just show you a day of them. And then, like I said in my other videos, you know, a day of just one child and the things that they do in a day of homeschool. And then probably on Friday we'll do some of them activities, so we'll be able to work on that, and that'll be fun because we haven't really done a lot of crafts this year or through the summer, so that'll be fun for the kids. Art stuff, my kids love drawing, so they'll always just pull out stuff and work on that. And today we did not get to do some of our typing, but that can be some of the stuff that can just be filled in whenever we need to. And with it being our first day, I did not have high expectations at all. I just wanted to get the basics in of what needed to be done. And then what else was I going to say? Oh, we did do a picture of our first day, and that is on Instagram. So if you guys want to go to my Instagram page, that is at LoopyMom76,
and you'll be able to see our first day homeschool picture. Maybe you'll see some end of the book ripping pages that my kids do. They either take it out to the burning barrel or they rip it up into many pieces because they're happy to be done with the book. So that's their way of celebrating. But other than that, we just gotta go day by day, and some days we just can't do it, and some days we only do part of our study, and someday we'll be able to accomplish all of it. You know, other than that, I hope you enjoyed our first day. And that's just a glimpse of what we'll be doing. Hopefully, though, before it gets too cold out, I do want to go to the apple orchard and the pumpkin place. We have a pumpkin place here, and it has a lot of like activities and stuff for the kids. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to videotape. I don't know, this is all new to me, and we don't have a lot of YouTubers like in this area where I live. I mean, a lot of people watch YouTube, but not a lot of people like do YouTube here typically. It's just not a thing here. So to carry around a camera, it would be more like, oh, what are you videotaping? Are you videotaping your family and stuff? So other than that, when it comes to the homeschool stuff, it's just gonna be at home unless we go by people's houses, and then I'll just have to ask, you know, if they don't mind if I tape them, or, you know, tape their kids or tape some of the stuff that we're gonna be doing. But we'll see how the year goes. If you guys have any questions for me on different techniques maybe that would help you guys with homeschool, or how do you get started. There's also where you have to register your kids through the state. So whatever state you're in, just look up homeschool in your area or homeschool in your state, and then register them. And then you would just register them with the city or town that you live in. And you just go online and you do that, and then you sign up all your kids under that. And I forgot to put that in my other videos, but I'll link that down below. There's just, that's just some of the small guidelines with homeschooling, and then following the 180 day, I think it's 180 days of homeschool. That's what I have with my little light bulb countdown. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Trying to think of some other stuff. But yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, you can ask me anything. And then if you have questions like, you know, what can I do with a preschooler? What can I do with someone in high school? How do I fill out my transcript? I can tell you what we did. I'm not saying that it's like the 100% the accurate way or how other people are doing it. It's just the way we're doing it, and I'm going to be teaching Gage to do that this year, is fill out his own transcript and be accountable for the studies that he has to accomplish. So that's pretty much it with that. But I hope you enjoyed our video today. Don't forget to share our videos so you can encourage other people with their homeschool journey. Don't forget to like, and then if you can hit the notification button, you'll get other videos from me. And then that'll just notify you when I have other videos available. And hopefully I can have a couple more out this week. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes with the kids being sick. And I will talk to you guys soon, and hopefully you guys are enjoying your homeschool journey, or even if your kids are in public school, you know, hopefully they are having a good year this year. I know everybody started already, so I just hope everybody has a good homeschool or public school year and enjoy the journey of it. And parenting part of it, it's just all a journey and all trial and error, and we all have our own special way of doing it. And I hope that you enjoyed our video today, and I will see you in the next one.